They say love is blind, but Machiavelli knew better. Love is strategic, calculated, and often used as a tool for domination. Want women to obsess over you? Don't be ordinary. Don't be kind for the sake of approval. Be unforgettable. Be dangerous. Be Machiavellian. In a world where charm is currency and power is magnetic, the man who masters these dark arts doesn't chase, he attracts. Not just attention, but obsession. This isn't about tricking women. It's about awakening the primal part of their minds that craves a man who knows the rules of the game and how to bend them. Welcome to the Machiavellian playbook of attraction. 1. Strategic mystery. Never give away too much. Mystery is power. The more people know about you, the more they can predict you, and the less they obsess over you. Niccolò Machiavelli believed that ambiguity makes a man untouchable. In attraction, unpredictability fuels desire. Women don't obsess over clarity. They obsess over curiosity. When you remain a puzzle, their minds race to solve you. That's psychological engagement. That's how obsession begins. Machiavellian rule. Let them know just enough to stay hooked, but never enough to feel in control. 2. Controlled attachment. Emotionally intelligent men don't suppress emotions, they weaponize them. The ability to detach, to stay calm when others unravel, is irresistible. Women don't want a man who breaks down with them. They want the man who remains unshaken in the storm. Why? Because detachment signals emotional dominance. When you don't react impulsively, you become the center of gravity. Everyone orbits you. Machiavellian rule. Never let emotions rule your behavior. Make others' emotions work for your advantage. 3. Purpose beyond pleasure. A man without a mission is a man easily manipulated. Machiavelli taught that those who are idle become tools for others. Women obsess over men who are consumed by purpose, not because they're unavailable, but because their value is defined by more than attention. Your goal is not to impress her. Your goal is to build an empire. That empire may be mental, financial, or spiritual, but it must exist, because when you serve a higher purpose, you become a symbol of strength. Machiavellian rule. Be the man who creates the world she wants to live in. 4. Charisma with calculation. Charm isn't just being friendly. Charm is knowing how to say the right thing at the right time to the right person. It's a psychological game. Women become obsessed with men who see them, who make them feel like the only person in the room, and who withdraw just enough to make that attention addictive. Machiavelli advised rulers to appear virtuous, but be strategic underneath. Charisma is a performance, but the best performances make the audience forget they're watching a show. Machiavellian rule. Make her feel chosen, but remind her you choose yourself first. 5. Influence without need. Neediness repels. Influence seduces. When a man needs nothing from a woman, no validation, no affection, no rescue, he becomes a magnet. Why? Because women aren't obsessed with men who beg. They're obsessed with men who transform. Be the man who upgrades everything he touches, not for her approval, but as a natural consequence of who you are. That's how you bypass attraction and trigger obsession. Machiavellian rule. Influence is born when you give value without surrendering control. 6. High standards and selectivity. A Machiavellian man doesn't chase every woman. He chooses the right woman, and even she must qualify. This doesn't mean arrogance. It means having standards so high, she wants to meet them. Most men want to be chosen. The Machiavellian man makes women earn the position. Psychologically, this taps into a woman's competitive drive. If you are rare, valuable, and hard to access, she will fixate on unlocking you. Machiavellian rule. Don't seek approval. Become the approval she seeks. 7. Shadow self-integration. Machiavelli understood the power of embracing your darker nature. The man who accepts his ambition, his desires, his competitive instincts, without shame, is dangerous. Women are obsessed with authenticity, especially when it's layered with danger. They don't want the nice guy who hides his aggression. They want the man who owns it, controls it, and uses it when necessary. Machiavellian rule: harness the dark to amplify your light. The blend of danger and discipline is magnetic. 8. Powerful presence. You don't have to be the loudest. You must be the most certain. Machiavellian presence is about stillness, eye contact, and grounded energy. Women are drawn to men who own the space without trying to dominate it. It's not about intimidation. It's about internal authority. This kind of presence creates emotional safety and psychological intrigue. She knows you're in control of yourself, of the moment, of your destiny. Machiavellian rule: speak less, move slower, command more. 9. Self-mastery and ruthless discipline. Obsession isn't created through words. It's built through consistency. The Machiavellian man is disciplined. He trains when others sleep. He studies when others scroll. He elevates himself while others beg to be rescued. This obsession with mastery bleeds into attraction. Women become consumed by the man who doesn't need to be told what to do. He's already doing it. Machiavellian rule: be so in control of yourself that others try to decode your discipline. 10. Intentional absence. Machiavelli said that familiarity breeds contempt. When you're too available, your value diminishes. To become truly irresistible, you must disappear strategically. Absence creates scarcity. Scarcity creates value. Your silence, your withdrawal, your inaccessibility, all of it builds pressure in her mind. She will chase what she can't predict. She will crave what isn't constant. Machiavellian rule: vanish at your peak. Leave her addicted to your absence. This isn't about manipulation. It's about awakening your inner king. When you embody these traits, women won't just like you. They'll study you. They'll analyze every word, every look, every silence. Because obsession isn't built on perfection. It's built on power, presence, and polarity. Which of these Machiavellian traits do you already possess? Which one will you start mastering today? Comment below and let us know. Share this video with a friend who's still playing the nice guy game. Subscribe for more ancient strategies, psychological warfare, and dark wisdom from the masters of power. Attraction isn't luck, it's intelligence. And now, you've got the blueprint.